Hey Virgo, it's Mary with Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot for October 24th through the 31st, 2019. I hope you're doing well. We're just telling stories today. Are you ready? Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is a High Priestess reversed. So the High Priestess reversed talks about maybe something happening that you didn't see it coming. Maybe something that was a surprise. Second card is a World reversed. Maybe something came to an end. Or maybe something happened where you're worried now that it's over. Because it's reversed, it could still come back. The cycle may not be complete, or could have ended really bad. Next card is the Empress reversed. Well, this talks about, to me as a reader, Empress reversed reminds me of somebody that maybe we thought had Empress. That he or she presented as an Empress. It's like feminine energy. It's like the divine feminine, but it doesn't have to be a female. And so somebody embodying that seemed like they had it together and they were abundant and they were nurturing. They presented that way, but we found out they weren't really like that. So this could be about you, Virgo, or the opposite party could resonate all or in part. And this can be about family. It can be about people you work with, friends. You know, we definitely all had friends. I'm sure that happened with also. So the next card is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is typically an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that, well, this lady is usually like a divorcee or a widow. She's been through a lot of stuff, you know. She believes in the truth. She's actually, and she will not be, she's not afraid of confronting you on what the truth is, finding out the details. She knows what certain things mean, what actions mean. And she will say no, and she'll cut you out of her life, if she needs to protect herself. Because she's been down roads where she wasn't so careful. But there's something about justice that this reminds me of too. So the next card is the Six of Wands reversed. And this is a card about, well, not having success somewhere. So, you know, maybe something involved in something and So upright it would be like success, and I'm trying to think of the word, but I have the feeling, but reverse it's like almost an embarrassment. Almost like a shame. King of Pentacles. But then there's this king here that, well, seems abundant and seems loyal, and he's upright. So there's something good here, though, too. But this other last card seemed like something that one would be embarrassed for somebody to know, the defeat of that one. But then we have this, so King of Pentacles, abundant and loyal, and he's like the perfect husband. Interesting. Alright, so let's start with the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess reverse talks about, well, we have the Ace of Cups reverse. So this means like no new start in love. We're having trouble loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, finding love in our life, embracing love in our life. And could have been that you were taken by surprise that somebody didn't love you. That's harsh. Sorry. And then maybe they said it was over, but you're not really sure if it's over. There's that thing again. Death. Not really sure if this is over. Maybe somebody's in denial about it being over. Two of Wands reversed talks about, well, I didn't choose the right path. Somebody didn't choose the right path. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is like the biggest court card. I mean, he's above. He's the Emperor. He's a master builder. So we didn't choose the right path. But then the Emperor's there. See what the Emperor is about. Please tell us what the Emperor is about. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Well, Pentacles is Earth, Virgo. One more, please. Tell me about what was being juggled here. The truth. Please tell me about the truth. Okay, one more. Alright, so you have an Emperor here, which is very, impressive, right? Somebody's working with the Emperor or showing up as an Emperor. But then, so what happened with the Emperor was a question. Two of Pentacles. Well, the Emperor was juggling something. What was the Emperor juggling? So that could have been jobs, people, things. Well, Emperor was juggling the truth. Okay? Also, we have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands. So juggling what people were saying, and a Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, I said Wands. Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like that. Kind of looks like the Emperor was like planning his escape or planning an alternate life, right? I'm sorry. Because you no longer were in your power, that's the way you saw it. You weren't the perfect wife anymore. And that's just not, I'm not saying that, but that's what they were saying. Maybe that's the way they were making you feel, because there's a certain amount of pushing somebody down when somebody's doing that. It's insidious. There might have been arguments. Might have been gossip. Not knowing if it's true or not, because the truth was being juggled. The truth, looks like it may have come out later. Eight of Pentacles. This is them working with someone else. And, being all tricky about it. The Magician is creating other things. It's creating. But this is all about the Emperor, right? So let's talk about the world here. What would you like to tell us about the world? About this the cycle not ending? Why do we have this here? Eight of Cups. Okay, so walking away. So somebody walked away. And somebody's, having trouble sleeping, but trying to get past that, getting past it somewhat. Walking away, but justice, because there wasn't justice. Because it wasn't fair. So somebody wants it to be fair. And that would make sense, Virgo. I would feel that way too. Because when you're blindsided with something, you don't have time to process it. It's not over until you're done processing, right? So Nine of Pentacles reversed is saying not feeling like you're stable financially, probably not ready to be single, not ready for all this. Of course you wouldn't be. Page of Cups, no offers. It should be apology, no apology. You mean you're not going to apologize? You're not going to offer anything. No offer of love, nothing. Then we have the Empress. The Empress has been turned upside down because the Emperor's over here, right? Emperor's been reversed. This is maybe what they turned you into. And you feel upside down. Like you're not abundant and you have, this is not the way you are, right? Same with the Nine of Pentacles upside down, not the way you are. The same with the Nine. This turned your world upside down. How can you be nurturing? How can you be abundant when this has happened to you? Okay? But I don't want to be the fool again, you say, right? I don't want to be the fool again. While you're trying to heal your broken heart. Terribly painful. But you know that you're going to make a new start. You know that. You know that. You know there's a promise of a new start. Promise of abundance. Working through it. There'll be new offers, new opportunities, but no more devil energy, right? No more addiction, no more people with that ego. No more of that. This reminds me of no more giving my power away, Virgo. It feels like you gave your power away. That's how you ended up upside down and kind of weak. That's the way it feels. I don't call anybody weak, but that's the way it made you feel, kind of weak. Like not empowered, right? Because when we give ourselves away, it's hard to make choices, right? We can't see anything. She's blinded by where's the truth? Where's the information? Swords is about truth, information, thinking, knowledge. I was blind in this. There's so many ways you can look at that. But then we have the Queen of Swords, so I kind of think like this is you now. Like you're like, no way. And catching me off guard, right? I'm going to ask the questions, right, Virgo? So, Six of Pentacles reversed, it talks about, well, it's not, things not being fair. And I'll know when things aren't fair, right? You'll be looking for situations like that and ask the questions to dig that out. This is kind of cool. The King of Swords pops up. I'll know when somebody's honest and my equal. That is cool. I want you to see how beautiful that is. She's looking at him. And he's way too cool about it, isn't he? But that's truth and knowledge, king and queen of it. That's cool. So it would appear you know what you're going after now. So the Lover's reverse is not just going to pick any lover, not going to make the same mistakes in love, right? But you are going to get what you want because you know what you want. That's a wish card. I know what I want. I'm making my wishes come true. And then we have the Two of Swords right here. This is the indecision card. So, there's a warning of indecision here. Make sure everything's out in the open so you're not stuck in a place where you can't make a choice because you can't see it. Okay? But it looks like you're going to go. We always need to look out for that anyway. Always. Now let's look at the Six of Wands. What is it about the shame? It's like there's shame here. The Hermit, maybe that you didn't see. You're kind of embarrassed, right, about what you didn't see. And we've all been there. We have. It's at the most time you think it can't happen to you. That's when it happens. Knight of Wands says, okay, I'm ashamed that I didn't see it, but I'm doing the work. I'm integrating those lessons in my life. And I can move forward with passion. You're moving forward with passion. Forward movement. Passion, creativity. I believe that I believe, whatever, I'm happy. Happiness. Passion for that King of Swords, man. Passion for the truth. Passion for education. Passion for your new life. And your new power. The Hanged Man says, that you have a new perspective now. Okay, that this thing, it cracked you open, made you look at everything, didn't it? And you know, as much as that hurt, that's a great blessing to have. It's a great blessing to see the truth in some people. It's always good to know what we're dealing with, even if it's the most painful thing we can imagine. Two of Cups says, I'm not giving up on my twin flame. I know this union is out there. You know that. You know the love that you've always desired is out there. That's so cool. Okay, and it looks like it could be this King of Pentacles right here. Okay, so you were forced to heal here. You were forced in that separation, but it made you heal, and it created a different person. You created a different person from it. Healing that Three of Swords. See that? That heartbreak. Okay, King of Pentacles now. King of Pentacles says, let's release his burdens. Let's release it. Let him go. It's the end of the cycle, the worry, and the burdens. Somebody else's burdens, right? Judgment reversed is a warning. Well, remember the lesson. You can forgive, you can, work on yourself, but remember the lesson. And integrate it completely in your actions. Don't fall into the same cycles. Don't make the same mistakes. Stop and remember what choices created what. Okay? It's really important. Because one of the things that I have here is I have the death. Death is reversed and the world. So there is a warning that as amazing as you've done, to be careful about slipping back into your old patterns. Okay? Because that will change your fate back to where it was. Wheel of Fortune reversed. It will flip it back. Okay? Because you're on a really good roll here. Ten of Pentacles. Leave the old legacy behind. And if that means you've got to dig up some stuff from the past, your family, then do it. It'll be worth it. Okay? Leaving the bad legacy behind. One more card here. Three of Cups. And celebrate. Enjoy. Enjoy your life. Watch out for the drinking. All right. Pretty cool. That was really beautiful. So we'll just do a couple more cards here. We got time. We've still got lots of time for you. That one went. It's really interesting how they go sometimes. Yeah. Let's do one here. I'll shuffle a little bit. We have the Five of Swords on the bottom. This is about battles. So, 10 Cups. Just be careful of the battles, okay? I'm not sure if you just have a lot of anger towards this person. It would be understandable if you did, but some things aren't worth fighting over if you've already won, because you won the truth in your future and your life back. And although it hurt and all that, but you got your integrity, Looks like you're well on your way to knowing who you are and how to take care of yourself now. Okay? Don't let anybody slip you back there. Purify your surroundings. So this talks about transmutation and the return of the Tuwala. Some of these. Purify your surroundings. There's a lot of ways to do that. You could clean your house, move your furniture around. You could feng shui things, to increase the energy. Sometimes it's about just giving old stuff away because it clears the old energy. And that really works well. It actually makes you feel good too. If you've spent a lot of time with somebody where you collected a lot of their things, giving that stuff away, getting rid of their pictures, putting them off of Facebook, I'm not saying that helped me a lot. It really did. And so it's like, okay, I'm letting this go. Especially when these here said you having trouble letting go. I hear you. I've been there. So purifying your surroundings. Also, clutter. As I have clutter. I struggle with it. I have to work on it all the time because I'm so busy. Yeah. Purifying your surroundings too speaks of thoughts. Your thoughts. And toxic stuff. Anything toxic. Okay? Maybe consider the food that you're eating. Make sure it's good for you. Organic. You know why I got it? Because there's a toxic symbol right there. That's why. Cute. I've never seen that in the card before. Okay, angels and ancestors now. Also, about what you listen to, what you watch on TV, be careful. Okay, that's the other thing. Because she's playing a harp, and yeah, so. So, arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Isn't that interesting? Surrounding yourself. Purging, purify your surroundings, surround yourself with protective energy. Wow. One more card. High Priest, intend and create. That's your plan. What do you want to create? Okay. That's heavy. Intend and create. High Priest. That you have. I get a lot of these kind of cards for Virgo, you know. The Seer, Manifester. I don't even think you understand how powerful you are as far as what you can create, manifest in your life. Maybe you're starting to understand that now. You have a very strong mind being based Mercury like Gemini is. I'm a Gemini. We're really good manifestors. Surrounding yourself with protective energy is going to keep things from you absorbing things so much and things affecting you so much. Okay? It's going to help you to stay in your own, with your own thoughts while you're trying to heal and stuff and plan your future and all that. And you can actually pull in information. We had that, see, with the High Priestess, you might have had a warning if you were connected and it wouldn't have blindsided you so much. Maybe you had some idea, but maybe you had no idea the extent of it. And sometimes that just happens as part of the lesson, but you're more powerful than you realize and you're completely amazing. This is beautiful, Virgo. Have a happy Halloween. I love you. Take care.